Hello, I'm DerTebbers, and this is your indie game review of Water Park Tycoon. It's summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, and thoughts turn to finding ways to stay cool in the hot July sun. What better way to stay cool than to run your own water park? This is Water Park Tycoon, seemingly a niche product. But it is a niche with the 5,000-ton gorilla in it, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and its DLC, Soaked. Does Water Park Tycoon get waterlogged by the RCT3 log flume? Graphics are fine. There's nothing terribly wrong with them. There are a few pop-up tooltips that have a strange thing going on with them, but those are tooltips and they aren't integral to the game. This isn't a sleek AAA title, but then again, neither is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 or Theme Park, the only other really strong competition here. The people are well done and the various objects look nice and clean. If I had to point to one main issue with the graphics, it would be the giant faces to denote people's moods. They are a bit distracting, but they are a fast way to tell you what your guests are feeling. Performance is great. The game seems well optimized and runs nice and smooth. I've not had any serious issues with frame rate or anything like that. Of course, I've also not had the numbers that I usually do in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 in terms of park population, so I can't speak for how the game would perform with hundreds or thousands of people in the park like I would have in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Gameplay is a tough one for me. I bought Theme Park back when it was released, and I have had Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 for years. I adore Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I consider it one of the best, if not the best, theme park simulator out there. Now, this isn't Gypsy Danger versus Slattern. This is more like an X-Fighter versus the Death Star. The only way Water Park Tycoon can come out on top is to attack a weak point and hope. Going after the water park side is a good move, given that Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 only approaches that via the DLC of Soaked. But RCT3 brings it like Gypsy Danger's Rocket Punch. Does this mean that Water Park Tycoon is down and out? No. There is plenty of fun to be had with this game, as long as you don't want the depth and control of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which, let's be honest, not everybody does. The construction of items is logical, even if the silly hold R and use your mouse wheel to rotate is as far from logical as putting a Wookiee in a bikini. I like how easy it is to add and remove objects. I can't tell you how many times an accidental right click has removed one of the squares from the middle of my pool in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Now, that I have to right click to deselect the tool before I can select the tool is a bit strange, but it's not a terrible sin. What is a terrible sin is when the free play area still makes me unlock everything and manage my money. I don't want to do that. I just want to play. The concept for me of free play is going back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You do free play, they give you everything, you have infinite money, go crazy. Enjoy yourself. That's what I want from free play. I want to build my perfect park. I don't want to earn stars to unlock anything. Additionally, that whole stars mechanic thing needs to just go away. It's a Facebook mechanic, it needs to go away. Well, Water Park Tycoon ends up a lot like Chemo Alpha during the Hong Kong incident. When put up against Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, unlike the unlucky Jaeger, this doesn't mean destruction. Water Park Tycoon is a much lighter version of the simulation that is present in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and that can be a great thing. This game is much more pickup friendly and more forgiving than Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. It is still a lot of fun. Just don't compare it to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 because it's gonna lose in a direct head-to-head competition. We have to consider it tacking alongside. I've been DerTebbers, and this was an indie game review of Water Park Tycoon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I need to go hit the slides.